Welcome to Monday. Man, look at that. Isn't that glorious? Beautiful sunny morning. Out here with my buddy Don. There's very little wind. It's cold this morning. It was, I don't even know what the temp was.
27 when I left my house.
27? 27 when we left the dock. It's warmed up already. It's 8:15. We've only made one drift. We're going back up to start our second drift right now. And it's pretty good. I don't even know what we did that first drift.
I got 3 keepers and a perch. I believe you're same, but you got the Tankosaurus.
And I had a big bass, yeah, and the perch. So I think we've got 7 or 8 walleyes, a bass, a couple perch on our first drift, and we weren't seeing much either. We just started drifting it. I'm assuming these fish are just out here roaming, so we're gonna start our second drift, and we're gonna fish our way out for the morning. Surface temp is 36.5. It's down about 3/4 of a degree from yesterday, which I'm a little shocked at because it was crystal clear last night and cold. I kind of thought it would drop down a little bit more than that, but I don't want it to drop down any faster. I'm enjoying this open water fishing. I can wait for ice, that's for sure. All right, let me get the drift bag back out and we'll get fishing here. Drift bags are frozen. We've had some tackle malfunctions this morning.
Moral of the story, and you always do it, bring an extra rod.
Yeah, Don threw a giant wind knot this morning and took his rod out of action, so he's fishing my Douglas right now, my jigging rod, because it's the only rod I got rigged up with braid on it. All my swim bait rods right now are rigged up with either straight mono or straight fluorocarbon. Trying to be stealthy in this late season, although I don't really know how much that matters, to be perfectly honest with you. And today, I just said to Don, today's the first day that the water clarity has gotten a little better just from the wind stopping, and it's still not great. I mean, I'll bet you we only have 2 or 3 feet of visibility, but it's better than nothing. Good morning, gentlemen. Paul Messina, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Paul. Good morning, brother.
I want to tell everybody that my new lavalier mics that I got Saturday, they weren't working yesterday. I can tell you that much because there's a setting in my phone that I have to change to allow that audio input, and I spent 2 hours this morning early in the morning at the kitchen table, and I couldn't find that setting in my phone. So I'm gonna go somewhere today. I thought about getting a new phone anyway, but I'm gonna go and see if someone else who's smarter with that stuff knows how to do it. We'll see. You guys are seeing, that's John over there going by. What did he say?
4 keepers, 2 shorts.
All right, so they had 6 this morning. They got out here after us, and they've only made 1 drift. So they're going up for their second drift right now. I caught them on swim baits. I've caught 2 fish on swim baits and a couple on the blade bait, on the I-1 blade bait Tequila Sunrise color this morning. That's what Don's fishing now. He had one on that right after I gave it to him, and then he was fishing a gold and green perch pattern earlier this morning and got a couple on that. I'm going to switch back to my bottom dragging swim bait here in a second. That's the one thing I haven't done anything on this morning. But to tell everybody again about those lav mics, those lavalier mics, I'll get it figured out. We have the technology now. We'll get it figured out to where they're working correctly, and we can get tuned in with good audio. That's a for sure. I promise you. Now today there's no wind noise, so it's not bad. But I think it's the answer on the days where there's heavy wind. I really do. And once I get them hooked up, I'm just going to use them every day. And we'll go, we'll just do that. And I got 2 of them, so, in a situation like today, you could have both people in the boat mic'd up, and even though the other person is 10 feet away, you'll still hear their audio clear as a bell because it'll be being piped in. So we'll get there. We'll get there. That's I'm a fisherman, not an IT guy. But I am looking for someone to help me with this stuff. If anybody out there in within reach of this daily fishing show knows somebody, I would love some IT help or even a company. I was working with a company over in Beeville, but I really need more maintenance. I mean, I need somebody to give me a hand on a daily basis. There's always something with all of this social media and everything else. There's always something that's corrupted, like my Shopify store. Suddenly the link doesn't work on Facebook for whatever reason, and it just seems like it's an endless array of things that I'm trying to learn and fix and deal with that I don't really have time for and the desire to do. I'm just looking to go fishing, film, edit, put it out. But all the other things are important. I just don't necessarily know how to do them. So, all right, let's see. I know it's early. I know most people are at work, but if you guys want to do 10 minutes or so, and we'll do some question and answer. We got about 10 more minutes. I want to be done by 8:30. So if you guys have any questions, let's do a live question and answer session right now if you want to. Any fishing related questions you can hit us with. I'll make sure I'm watching the comments, and we can go from there. I said water temp. I said wind's out of the southeast. It's very light right now. I mean, it's 0 to 5 miles an hour. It looks like it's out of the east, maybe just slightly southeast. But it is a beautiful November. Yeah, right. December day. I don't even know. Today's what, the 12th?
The 5th or 6th? The 5th.
Oh, it's the 5th. How did I get the 12th? Today's the 5th. So we're still in the first week of December. My stupid Dolphins lost yesterday to the 49ers. That hurts. Huh?
Backup quarterback.
Exactly. We knocked out the Niners quarterback in the first quarter. Still couldn't take advantage. The stupid Bills won on Thursday night, so they're leading the AFC East. The Vikings beat the Jets, so at least we're still tied with the Jets, and we're still in the playoff picture, so that's good. We can talk a little NFL if you want. Fins up, Gary Walters. Thanks, buddy. Those guys are right behind us. We're just a touch north of where our first drift was. Seeing some fish though. Go Bills. No. No. This is a no Bills zone. This is dolphin land. I'm a fisherman. What fisherman likes a buffalo? I like another fish. I like a dolphin. So, all you fishermen out there should be Dolphins fans. Aha! Aha! I got you guys. Nobody likes football. Nobody likes football. Tell me about how I can target sheep's head in the springtime. Tiny grubs, I can't really get them to hit with any regularity. You know, that's a great question. And I'm going to tell you something else. I haven't caught a sheep's head
Since October. Beginning November, down at the east end, I caught one. That's a long time.
Okay, it's been even longer than that for me. I would say since late summer. And I have no idea how to target sheep's head specifically. I really don't. I wouldn't have the slightest idea. Everything we catch is a bycatch when we're out here jigging. And now, I will tell you this year, I caught more drum and even a couple carp on blades than I ever have in my life, but they were mixed right in with everything else. So I can't tell you how to go and target sheep's head. And I even thought about what I think would be fun, just for the sake of it being fun, is maybe next spring or early summer we'll do like a sheep's head derby or something where it's just sheep's head, because it would be, listen, they fight. But I have yet to catch one. I'm sorry. I haven't caught one here in the late fall since the waters got really cold. Like anything else, they got to be feeding for the fall, or they got to be feeding up for the winter, right? So I don't know. And here's a great question: does anybody out here on Oneida catch them through the ice? I've never really heard of sheep's head being caught through the ice. And with the
Going through the hole.
Yeah, no shit, you'd have to have a big hole because they're tall, you know. But I don't know. So that's a great question too. Does anybody catch sheepies through the ice? But if you said to me, Matt, you got to go out and catch a sheep's head, I would just go and start jigging for walleyes and hope I ran into one, because I really wouldn't know where to start. And all the ones that I've found have been on accident. So I know that doesn't really answer your question, but Eric finally caught a live. Right on, buddy. Randy, how deep? We've done everything this morning in 18 feet, from 18 to 19. I haven't done, I did catch that first fish of the day yesterday morning, shallow and 12 feet. But it was a one-off. That's the only one I caught. I did stay in there for another almost 35 minutes after I caught that one in the same area, and I didn't catch any more. I'm sure there was more there. But I have not done much shallow lately. Did you end up getting in the woods this weekend at all, Matt? I did not. Yesterday was kind of a perfect storm of things happening. I I overslept yesterday morning. My son got up, but then he's like, I didn't see you were up, so I thought we weren't going, and so he didn't come wake me up, and so we didn't end up getting out. I came out fishing, which, I'll be honest with you, I enjoyed I've only been in the woods twice this season, and I enjoyed both times. Saw a deer both times. The fishing in November has been so good. In December, starting off okay, not knock them dead, but I'd rather be fishing. This window is rapidly closing. We don't know how long it's going to stay open for, and I'd rather be fishing. And I know hunting season comes and goes quicker than fishing season does, but I'm hoping to possibly get out one more day in the woods. If I do, great. If I don't, yeah, I'm okay. I wouldn't mind some back straps and some jerky, but I still would rather be fishing every day. So, Eric, I did not get out. Let's see. I might get up there this weekend. Let me buy a beer if you're around, hoping the weather holds. I like beer, and so yes, and you know, we could, I've been telling you forever, you know, Mike, we could, if you're gonna come up, we'll fish, we'll do something. But yeah, we can definitely catch up. So let me know if you're coming up. $8:29. We're getting to that time, guys. I fell asleep for an hour and a half in the stand Sunday. Had a dream I saw a deer and woke up pretty disappointed when it wasn't standing in front of me anymore when my eyes opened. Some of my best naps have been while deer hunting. Shocker, I haven't shot more big deer in my life, right? Mike, good morning. Could you do a show at a Redfield Reservoir? I know it's not the best, but I would like to see it. Redfield Reservoir.
Crappie.
Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to my mind, and little stunted largemouth, about 12 inches long. I haven't fished Redfield in a long time, I'll be honest with you. In the old days, and I say probably going back 25 years, in the spring, I used to go sit up underneath the bridge at the corner of 17 where the street lights were in my drift boat, and I put the green lights over the side. Then I used to absolutely pound on the crappies there at night in the springtime. I haven't done that in years and years and years. Oh, I suck at fishing. Oh, I suck at fishing. Oh, he was right there. Oh, I wanted to get one for the camera before we left, and then he made his appearance, and I farmed it. My buddy Keith would say, he'd look at me out of the corner of his eye, and the drip would be like, "Ah, you farmed that one." Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So, you're asking me to go to Redfield? I can tell you honestly right now, it won't be this year, unless it's through the ice later on. And I got to stop and think, have I ever even fished that through the ice? Probably not, because it's a reservoir and it goes up and down. So come springtime, I'll consider it, absolutely. Remind me in 3 months, and we'll do something up there, absolutely. And this coming season, you know, my plan, my goal is to be way more mobile, and to be all over fishing a lot of bodies of water that I don't suck that time. Yeah. Oh, he feels so big. Oh, he's peel and drag. You can barely hold on to him. None of that's true, but he is a good one.
Nice one.
Yep.
You're the live captain.
Yep. Walleyes love swim baits. They love them. It's barely keeper. He's just 15. Pretty fish. Let's get some color on him. Pretty fish. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday.
What you calling it? Last? I got to know.
Sure, let's do last right now. Let me get untangled here. Let me get untangled here. Any fin is possible. I love that name.
So I want to know what everybody thinks. I think a t-shirt design for Matt next year should be, I suck at fishing.
Don brought that up this morning. Every time I miss him, I say to the camera, I suck at fishing. Don's like, we should do a t-shirt that says, I suck at fishing, the Awakening Angler. Listen, I can laugh at myself. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? So a fish on last cast buys us one more cast. I really do have things I got to do today, but how many beautiful December days? I keep wanting to say November. How many beautiful December days do you get? This is a day where I guarantee you, I mean, we're catching them right off the bat in 36-degree water in the first hour and a half of daylight. I guarantee if you had all day to fish, that this bite will get nothing but better all day long. High sun, those fish, my guess, would move in a little shallower, or the fish that are in shallow. I'm taking another cast because I don't want to be done yet. That shallow water will warm right up. It should suck some bait in, and you would have fish go in there and follow them in. You know, I don't have all day to fish, but if I did, I guarantee you this would get nothing but better. And this time of year can be a little bit trickier, although I will say all of November, when we smacked the crap out of them so good, it was starting right from first cast in the morning, which last year, when I went back and looked at some of my videos and stuff from this time last year when I was out here, that wasn't the case. You know, there you go.
Last cast and a half.
Don's locked.
Oh, I suck at fishing. He got off.
Oh, you're terrible.
I need that t-shirt.
Yep. My back's killing me from carrying the weight all day today. Jeepers.
See, I just gotta get the fans excited a little bit about seeing a hookup, but I don't do anything else. It's catch and release.
Long distance release.
Yes.
George Parsons, fish on.
We're tempting the fish guys with the extra cast.
Yeah, I got to get out of here. This is actually last cast for me. I got to go to my favorite place on earth this morning, Home Depot.
I thought this was your favorite place on earth.
No, Home Depot takes all my money.
Oh,
That makes it better. It's got to be better if it costs
so
more.
does this lake in Davy Jones.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I want to hire a scuba diver if anybody's a scuba diver. I'm going to have them come out here and I'm going to keep them down for 8 hours at a time. I want to find John Burroughs' brand new 13 fishing rod and reel that he lost over the side of the bow of the boat the very first day he fished it. I want to go find that and then charge him to get it back. I want to go find all my lures that I lost.
I vote on Terry.
Why is
Terry's a diver.
Is he
He's a
really?
certified diver, yes.
Terry Wicks. You just got nominated. Don and I will be up on the top in your boat, and we'll be fishing, and you be down below and tell us what's going on, and look for lures. When I was a kid living in Village Green, I used to walk all the ponds looking for golf balls and then sell them back to the golfers. We could do the same thing out here with fishing lures and rods and everything else you could find out here on the bottom. So, all right, everybody, we're getting out of here. Time to go be adults, at least for me. What an entrepreneur. Yeah, right? Yeah, I mean, we could do a secondhand lure store. Consignment. You lose it in the lake, we find it and sell it back to you. That's a moneymaker right there. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks, everybody. Have a great Monday. Make it great. And love of my life, you're out there watching this. You got a special day today. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Have a great day. Everybody have a great day. Make it a great week. Be great. Do great. And everything else will work out. So from us to you guys,
Keep your tip
keep
up.
your tip up.